Hi, my name is Bidanya Barassa and welcome to Bidanya's World. And I just can't wait to welcome you into my world. Today is going to be an exciting day, and I can't wait for you to really get into my world where we're going to share beautiful, exciting, serious, fun, loving stuff about me and my world. Bidanya Barassa is a tall glass of juice. She's 5'11 inches, 5 feet 11 inches. She loves juicing. Some of you might know that. She's a boss lady running an international farm in Africa. She loves fitness. I'm addicted to weights. She loves God. She loves living life. And she loves sharing both interesting and serious information for the world to know and to make this world a better place. My day, the day in my life is actually busy and very different. I have a 10 to 6, not a 9 to 5. It's actually a 10 to 6. And so every morning I wake up and I have my juicing addiction that I do every morning because that is something very exciting and I'm going to share with you. I go to the office where the day can be absolutely different. It can be either stressful, fun, or quiet. Running a multinational company is very exciting, but also very stressful. So my day can be stressful or not. But during that time, I'm either doing presentations, pitches, meeting my teams, and going for meetings. And of course, after 6 or 7, I go to the gym. I'm a gym addict. I'm a gym junkie where I love lifting weights. And my day ends at about 8:39 when I get home and I make my dinner, chill, relax, pray, sleep, and wait for the next day. Juicing, oh my goodness. I've been juicing for the last 11 years. It's actually going to be 13 years. I don't know why I say 11 years. And I got into juicing through my experience. I'm a cancer victoress, and during that time, I did a lot of research, especially after my surgery, after my chemotherapy. I did a lot of research, and I came into juicing. And juicing is really about healing. It's about giving your body the ammunition to fight. It's really protecting yourself from all this, diseases that we face right now in this life. Yes. Today, you're going to see some of my juicing recipes, and I have 2 different ones that I want to share with my family. They've never tasted it before, so I'm forcing them to taste, and definitely you'll see how my juicing journey begins every morning. I love style, I love fashion, and I'm more of a classic person. I don't go for trends. If I do go for trends, it will depend if it suits me. I'm one of those people who I wear for something that I'm comfortable in and that brings out my confidence. I love color. I love off the shoulders. There's just something about having an off the shoulder. It makes it a bit just classy, because I'm a classy kind of stylish person. I love African outfits because they're colorful, just like what I'm wearing today. It's by Naburi Fashion House, and it's just beautiful in terms of the colors, and it also brings the bold aspect in a woman, in a lady. And so I do dress for confidence. I do dress to make, my family says I dress to make an entrance. I'm those people who I wear so that I can be seen, but I don't think so, but they'll tell you more about that. But I just love something that is very unique and brings out my features and my body. So I tend to dress for my body. I mean, I'm going to the gym for a reason, I cannot go to the gym and wear baggy things. So I tend to wear things that accentuate my body, my shoulders, my legs, and just me as a whole, as a person. Jewelry choice, goodness, I love rings. I started wearing rings because of my mom, so that is something from my mom, which you're going to see. She just loves rings, and I think putting things on your fingers just does something about you as a woman. It brings a touch of elegance. And so I do have my watch. I don't know whether I should say the brand, but I'm not going to say the brand. I love my Cartier bracelets. So I'm just putting on one today. I love gold bangles. And I love unique, different rings. Rings you've never seen probably. So I tend to go for different pieces and unique pieces. And they all have to be gold or diamonds. I've been in the fashion world for quite some time because I'm a former model. I used to call myself an ex-model, but they say do not use the word ex. So I'm a former model and I walked the catwalks or graced the catwalks, international catwalks, being Mnet Face of Africa. And that really started my modeling career where I've modeled both in Paris, in the US, and a lot in Kenya. So having my height 5'11", 5 feet 11 inches actually helped, but of course with modeling you still have to wear 3 inches. So on the catwalk I'm 6'2". When I walk outside the world I'm 6'3" because I still wear my 3-inch, 4-inch heels. And modeling was amazing. Modeling brought up my confidence. Before I was very shy. I didn't love my height. And an interesting story is when I was young, when I was in high school and primary, I somehow was attracted to shorter men who would never look at me because I was super tall. So I didn't really grace my height until I started modeling, whereby I got all the contracts because of my height. And I was able to really be elegant on the catwalk again because of my height. So modeling brought out my confidence. It brought out my style. And also, I believe you walking on the catwalk with having 1,000 eyes on you gives you that feeling of, I can do this, I can do anything in the world. So it actually shaped my career path also. Misconception, Muluya is coming in. Misconception. People have about me, they think I'm a snob, and maybe it's the way I carry myself, I don't know, but they do think I'm a snob until they get to know me and they say, you're actually down to earth, Bidanya. So that is something that they think I'm snobbish or I'm a diva, which I'm not. Oh my, quite a lot. Entertainment for me is dancing. I love music. I love dancing. I love watching movies. I'm more of a series person. Not really movies, but I love watching series. I love traveling as entertainment. I think that's beautiful. And just hanging out with friends, going out for dinner. I love food. I'm a foodie, so dinner has to have a lot of food. And just hanging out with friends and family. It's something I do for entertainment. And also just having a small fete. I was going to say fete here and there. So those are the things I do for entertainment. Starting this podcast, I think it's been a journey in the sense that I've had quite a lot of people asking me to start a podcast because I do share quite a lot of my personal information when it comes to health, wellness, when it comes to juicing, when it comes to traveling. So they felt that can we have a one-stop for everything that you do, because I do have my Wellness Wednesday. I do have all kinds of things happening within my socials, but they felt that it would be nice to have a podcast whereby you share everything in one platform. And I believe it's about time because I love sharing. I'm not a gatekeeper, and it's important for you to see the things I do every day in my life that leads me to health, wellness, happiness, and really fun. Something that I believe we should encompass because the world is hard as it is. The world is too serious, and we need a podcast that brings in reality, but also to show you that it can be done. You can be a career woman, a boss woman, and still be a fitness junkie, and still travel, and still have love in your life, and still have fun in your life. You can be a cancer victoress and still wing it, and not really wing it in life, and actually succeed in every areas of your life. And I felt it would be nice to share that with you and my journey. The name of this podcast, Bidanya's World, makes sense in the sense that I do quite a lot. And if you know me, or if you don't know me, or if you've been following me on my socials, I actually do quite a lot that I love. So there's a health and wellness element that I talk about every time. You will see that. There's a health Bidanya, health wellness Bidanya. There is the beauty Bidanya, whereby I also share with you, when I'm going for events, I'm having my get ready with me lipstick. And a lot of you also have been asking me about my beauty routine, my hair routine, my skin routine. And then there's the aspect of fitness. I'm a gym junkie. I work out 4 times a week. So there's a lot of that I'm going to introduce you to in terms of my fitness routines and my workout life. And then, of course, there's the boss babe. I run a multinational company. And so also that's an interesting thing happening in my world. And you also know I travel a lot. I love traveling. I love experiencing new places, new cultures. And that is my world. And of course, my family. I love my family. I think family is everything. So Bidanya's World encompasses all that about me. And now I'm able to juggle it gracefully and with lots of fun. Several guests you should expect in Bidanya's World. You'll have people who will educate you more on wellness, on health. You'll have also guests from my Bidanya Lit Club, because I have a mentorship program which you will hear more about. So there'll be guests from there just talking about the experience. You'll expect guests from the beauty industry. You'll expect guests from the fitness industry. I think it's important. I tend to talk too much, but it'll be nice for you to hear also from someone who will give you more advice. You expect to see 3 of my most dearest people in my world. You'll get to hear more about my mom. My mom, she just has a whole personality. My sister, who she's always the softer personality, but very strong in terms of the bondage between me and her. And then also my other sister in Canada, who also you'll get to see definitely quite often as guests in my podcast. Sunshine anytime. Sunshine. Sunshine has power. Just the light, the heat, or the warmth you get from the sun, it's just amazing. It's powerful. When there's sun, that's when you see the roses open, you see the flowers bloom. When there's sun, you see the bees flying. When there's sun, you hear kids out and about playing. Sun brings life, sun brings energy, sun brings fun, and I'm all that. My life growing up as a kid was quite interesting, and I'm the only child, but I grew up a lot with my cousins, so they're like my sisters. But like I said, I just was this lanky looking child from the beginning, very tomboyish when it came later on when I got into high school. But my childhood was filled with warmth, with love, with family. There's always that bond between me and my aunties, me and my cousins, and my mom. Mom was always a hardworking boss lady, but she always somehow made me feel that she's around and supportive. I don't remember my friends when I was a child. I don't know whether anyone does, but I just remember the warmth I got from my family. And mom was the person who used to tell me and give me that confidence that I can do it. So I was that kid that I'm in swimming competition. I'm that kid that I'm playing baseball, basketball. I can't run. I hate running, but I was in marathons. I was that kid. I was in play schools. I don't know how to cram, but somehow I made it into play school. I was that girl whereby I was the tallest in my class, and I never got a boyfriend when I was young because of my tallness. I think I spoke about that. At one time, I got into this tomboy stage until I got into modeling. So childhood was fun and a place of warmth and growth, definitely. My relationship with my family is very close. We're very close. We travel together, we work together, we laugh together, but we're like not even family. Like my mom is really like my sister. My sister is like my sister's sister, So there's a lot of friendship within the family. There's a lot of warmth. There's a lot of we say like it is if something is not okay. So openness is something that is within our family. And we're also very welcoming as a family. So my family is just my heart, honestly. They're the ones who push me. They're the ones supporting me here with my podcast. When I want to do something, they're like, yes, go for it, Bidanya. You can do it. You have our support. So we're very also supportive as a family. And we're a family of girls. We don't have boys, we don't have men, so I don't know what's going on. But yes, so it's very, very, very female dominated in terms of our family. Love. I would like to have dinner with Michelle Obama, definitely. And also Obama himself. And with God. How has your life really changed after my cancer scare, or can I say my cancer journey? A disease you've been hearing that kills absolutely anyone, because that's what we've been hearing and seeing in movies. It really changes you. But my faith in God was so strong, and I did talk to God regarding that time when I was going through my cancer journey. My pact with God was, okay, I'm going through this. You allowed this to happen, but I'm going to win. At the end of the day, it's you and me. And I called my cancer journey little c. And that is something that I learned from life. In life, when you're going through something, don't give it that. Cancer really changed my life because through cancer, you don't sweat the small stuff. I knew your word has power. What you think has power. What you say has power. And so I would call cancer little c, and knowing that me and God were bigger than it. And it's all about your mind. I also learned through my cancer journey that 80% of the battle is in the mind, 20% is just the medicine. I learned to not stress the small stuff. There's so much that's happening in life. See the beauty in the little things. See the miracle in the everyday life that you're living. And life is for the living, and you better live life. There are quite a lot. One distinct child memory. So, and I think I was talking to mom about this morning, whereby I'm not a morning person, and I've never been a morning person. So, call me at 9 a.m., I'm groggy, and so I tend to liven up at around 11 or 12. And so I was just talking to mom, and, going to school, in life when you're growing up, it reached a point whereby I had to wake up. I put the alarm clock, I go into the shower, and then mom drops me in school. So what I used to do is I used to wake up at the alarm clock. I go to the bathroom. I put on the water, but very little water, so that the lady, the house help, and also my mom can think that I'm in the bathroom. And I go back to bed for about 10-15 minutes. And then after those 10-15 minutes, I go into the bathroom and shower, so that mom and the maid think I'm actually in the shower, but I'm actually taking 10-15 minutes of my last sleep. So That is something I remember this morning, and I was sharing with mom, and mom was like, "Oh, how terrible!" But yeah, I think that's one of the memories that came to me this morning. I used to be shy, but now I'm very confident. Tell me to do something, and I'll be like, what exactly? I'm happy to do it. So, very confident. Bidanya Lit Club is a mentorship program, and how it started is I used to get a lot of, again, parents coming to me saying, "Oh, Bidanya, you should mentor my kid, whether modeling or not, but I think it's something that they'll get a lot of value from." And so they'll tell me everywhere I'd go, and I decided I think it's important for us also to have a safe place whereby girls from the age of 20 to even 35 can come, whereby we're all having the same agenda, in terms of building our career, building our mental health, building our physical health, whereby we support each other in all kinds of things, all walks of life. So Bidanya Lit Club is really a sisterhood. It's a warm environment whereby we come share our highs and lows and motivate each other to live a better life. And I believe it's something that a lot of us must do because we need to support our upcoming, can I say, ladies, in terms of giving them advice when it comes to career, when it comes to relationship, and just telling them the journey we had to go through so they don't make the same mistakes. And basically, that's what Bidanya Lit Club is about. My favorite place. I haven't been to my favorite place, I think. Because everywhere I go is just amazing. I'm that kind of person. I'm ready to embrace where I go in terms of the culture, in terms of the scenery, in terms of the shopping. But one place I loved was Mykonos in Greece. I think it was probably the hotel, or it was the last leg of our travel, so I was super, super relaxed. But that is one place that I did love. Of course, they talk a lot about it, but Mykonos is somewhere I'd love to go back and explore. But we have beautiful places like Senegal. Also, Senegal is a beautiful place. I would love to go back, and I've been to explore it more. So I can't say I have that one favorite place because with every place I go, I look for the good in it. But when I do, I will definitely let you know. But I'd love to go to Bali. That is one place I'd like to go. And also to the Arctic. I think that is something I'd like. Is it Arctica? Arctic? Muluya. But that is somewhere I'd also like to go. But I haven't been to many places. I haven't been to all places in the world that I'd love to visit. So we'll do. Yes, I do have a bucket list. That's an interesting question. Do I have a bucket list? I do have. Do I really? Yes, I have a travel bucket list. And that is Bali. I would love to do Bali. I would love to do skydiving, but the stories I hear about skydiving, I will probably take a chill pill on that. Bucket list, interesting, but basically that's it for my bucket list. I've done quite a lot of my bucket list, yes, so those are the pending ones for now. The one thing I'd like to be remembered for is having an impact in someone's life and in the world when it comes to living healthy and being well. That is something I really want to be remembered for because a lot of people are dying, a lot of illnesses are coming at a younger age, and it's important for us to educate everyone at large on how to live a healthy lifestyle. So I want to be known as that girl who taught me how to juice, that girl who taught me how to go work hard and make it fun, that girl who taught me to love life, live life, enjoy life, even after what she went through, that girl who believes in God and also is able to achieve what she says she'll achieve. I want to be remembered for all that. One advice for someone getting into a healthy lifestyle is start juicing. Please start juicing. I know it sounds hard, it sounds difficult. Start juicing. But also move. Movement is key. Movement is longevity. Start working out. It can be 30 minutes of walking, it can be 30 minutes of skipping, it can be anything, but working out is really important for your lifestyle. So juicing and movement, those are the places you need to start. The difference between juicing and blending, everyone asks me about this, but with juicing you extract the pulp from the juice. So you get a liquid, pure, concentrated form. While a blender, you're blending everything together. So you need a juicer for juicing, you need a blender for blending. So the juicing removes all the fiber, which you can get, because people say they don't juice because they're losing fiber, but you can get fiber from absolutely anywhere. So juicing has high concentration of vitamins, minerals, nutrients, phytonutrients, did I say enzymes? And these are the ones you need to fight any disease in your body. And with juicing, when you take it fasting in the morning, it goes straight into your bloodstream where it's needed. Juicing is life. Juicing is medicine. Juicing is live enzymes that you're putting into your body, and it's healed so many diseases. While blending is you're just mixing things up together, which is good for an energy boost, which is good when you want some fiber. But honestly, if you're healing, if you're sick, you need juicing as opposed to blending. My favorite juice has to have carrots. I just love carrots. About eight carrots. So my favorite juice has carrots, has ginger, has orange, has watermelon. And with that base, you can add everything or anything that you require. But though that's my best juices. Why? Because our carrots have been known to have cancer-fighting properties, and that's why I love carrots. And carrots also is amazing for your skin. You have acne and skin problems, you need to be juicing carrots. So that is mainly my recipe. I'll repeat it again: carrots, orange, ginger, watermelon. Yes, but everybody loves carrots, right? One advice that I'm glad I ever received was, and that actually came from my mom, is you can do absolutely anything you put your mind into it. And I've seen it in her lifestyle. I've seen her do this. I mean, she goes for it. She's a go-getter, and that is something I've learned from her. And that's an advice she keeps on saying: just do it, and the rest will fall into place. My mom she's just out of this world unique. She's a go-getter. She's a boss babe. She is strong. She tells you like it is. She doesn't mix her words. She likes perfection. While I'm more of the passionate kind of person. And this really comes out also when we're at work, and we're managers, and also we're leaders. So she's like, this gotta be done, and I'm like, this gotta be done, but this is how we can do it, kind of way. So I'm of the passionate leader, Hash is more of the authoritative leader, which actually works well together because you need to balance that. I'm more of the funny person. I take life as it is. I take it smiling, laughing, while Ash is a bit more aggressive and more serious. That's how different we are. But we do complement each other. And she's bolder than me. I'll call her bold. I'll call myself confidence. And she's loud. I'm a bit of the softer nature kind of lady. And yeah, but we do complement each other. The advice I'll give to my younger self is leave. To be honest, when I was young, I used to be very strict in doing things. I was so hard in terms of trying out new things. And for me, I'm not that young person who said, oh, I had lots of fun, because I was very, very controlled. And it came from me. It actually didn't come from my parents or my mom. So that is something I would say my younger self, explore the world, live, enjoy, be safe, but live and enjoy. I feel that is something I didn't do when I was very young. So go out there, explore the world, live, and still be safe. The advice to give my current self is don't limit yourself, because there's that limit aspect whereby you feel like you can do so much. But the advice is, Bidanya, be limitless. There's so much I can do. There's so much that can be done. And I'm ready. And with God's support and help, because He always sees me through, it can be done. So do not limit yourself. I don't have any hidden talents. I don't think so. Maybe I'll get you, but no, I don't have any hidden talents at all. But I used to be a great swimmer, if that's a talent. I used to be a champion in backstroke. And I stopped swimming because of the weather, because I was getting into being a lady. I was scared of my skin. I was scared of the sun. But now I'm getting into swimming. But that was one of the champs. I used to be number 1 in backstroke when I was in primary and high school. My opinion in manifestation is it's important. And manifestation is what you say, what you do. It's what are you telling the universe? And for me, when I talk about the universe, is God. And so speaking positive about your life, saying and talking in the present that something is happening. So manifestation is very important, and it's something you have to do for yourself, whereby you have, if you want anything in life, you have to first believe it's happening. Say it's happening. Say that it's happened, and for you to receive it, because it's about talking to the universe and being open to the universe, being God. Just like we pray, I call it more prayer, talking to God and telling Him that, God, I want this for my life. This is happening in my life. Thank you for this. And having that heart of openness really makes things happen in your life. So manifestation is definitely something that does work. Because I want to show you, and I want to show people that it's possible to live a beautiful life. You might go through quite a lot in life, but it's how you face your challenges, how you face your difficulties that is of importance. And in this world, we go through so many people saying, oh, this has happened to me, I can't do this. Or today I'm not happy. Or like I said before, life is so serious. People are so serious and they're not living life. It's important for me to share with you my world on the different aspects that still come together to make me, and really to show you that it can be done. You can be a career woman, but you still have time for yourself. You still have time to go work out and make it fun. You still have time to travel. You still have family, and you can still give yourself to the world in terms of education or inspire or motivate. So Bidanya's world will show you how it's possible to love life, live life while you're living healthy, while you're still making it fun, and while still making it enjoyable, and you still have a serious career. So you're able to encompass all that in one and be able to do it. So today we have a new juicing recipe that I haven't shared with you guys before. So hey, you're special. And it's a detox juicing recipe. And what you'll need is asparagus. I know some of you are like, what? Asparagus? Yes, asparagus. You'll also need 2 pears. You'll definitely need ginger, plenty of ginger. You know how I love my ginger. And you'll need some pineapple. So that's a fast recipe I'm going to show you. So with the apples and also with the asparagus, what I did was I dipped them in baking soda and also vinegar. And it's important for you to do that, especially if you have produce that is not organic. And so vinegar and baking soda helps remove some of the pesticides, some of the wax. So dip it for 10 minutes in that solution and then rinse out. So that I've already done that. So with asparagus, just chop it into 2. It's already washed, it's already cleaned. With the green apples, remember guys, and I keep on saying, you need to chop it into 4 because we cannot juice the seeds. Seeds are terrible for juicing because basically that's where the crazy terrible stuff is. So you don't need to juice the seeds. So you just chop it out, take it out, put it on the side. Do the same for the second green apple. I'm not using red apples because red apples are a bit sweeter, so the green one will bring a beautiful taste to it. Remember, we're detoxing, and usually with detox you have the green juices. So I have that, and then I do have a handful of ginger. I always call them ginger fingers. So this is like 3 or 4 ginger fingers. You know me with ginger. I love my juice having that oomph, kind of effect on the throat. And then I have my pineapple. So what you need to do, and the thing, and what I love about this juicer, all you have to do is throw the things inside. You know, with the other juices you have in the market is you have to keep on chopping everything into tiny slices and then slowly putting in. So with this one, first put the soft stuff, that is the asparagus. So just stick it in like that. Stick it in, and I think it's important for you to come and see how the juicer looks over here. It's a bit amazing. You know, so it's a hole, you put it all in. So you just throw it in, and then also you throw in the apples. It's such a simple juicer. Then also throw in some of the ginger, and then a handful of pineapples. And guys, of course, make sure you wash your hands. It's important, hygiene. And then what I do is I'll close the juicer. Yeah, squeeze it all in. And then we'll start the juicing process. And there you go. Voila. So what the juicing does is just mixing everything together. And then it will collect the juice there, and then I'll be able to release it. And then on this side, if you can see, there's a pulp. So that's a pulp that comes out from the juicing. So as it keeps on going, I'll keep on adding more of the asparagus. Asparagus, guys, is amazing, amazing, amazing for your colon and for your health. What it does, it's able to remove toxins from your colon. And remember, we fall sick if we have toxin overload. So the asparagus is really, 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 even the stems are good for juicing. So you put that in, keep on throwing in the apple, also the ginger. You know, ginger is anti-inflammatory, important for you. Apple, high in antioxidants, great for you. Remember, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so that's also very good for you. Pineapple is also known to detox. And then I'm going to release the juice. That's how you do it. It just released. It looks amazing already and smells good too. Then I'll close it back again. I'll add more pineapple. And then I'll add again. That's it. The other thing you can add to this juicing recipe is also cucumber, especially when you find pineapple is quite sweet. You can also have, in this mix, you can also add cucumber. And cucumber, especially when you find the juices are sweet, add in cucumber, not water, because again, cucumber is amazing when it comes to anti-inflammatory, also when it comes to releasing and flushing out toxins. So you have all these recipes that's amazing for your colon, amazing for your skin. It's anti-inflammatory, high in antioxidants, but the asparagus in this is the key. So that's why I'm also adding some cucumber, but you can also do without cucumber. And the cucumber, again, I did dip it in the solution I spoke about. And basically that's it. Again, I turn on the juicer, stick it in, You can even chop it into two if you want. But the amazing thing about this juice is just you're throwing in things and it does the work. And basically that's juicing. And like I said before, different from the blender, because if you were blending what I just blend in terms of ingredients, you would not finish it in one sitting. And it could be too hard to digest, because again, with juicing, it gives you a release from your body going through the digestion process, because everything is absorbed directly. And so that's how it's so different. And then I'm going to release the juice. So many people ask me, what do I do with the pulp, which you call the fiber? And that's this. And people think it's such a waste. They think I'm actually wasting this, but it's not a waste. You can actually eat this later. You can make cakes out of this pulp. It's called pulp. It's actually hard because all the juice has been removed. So you can actually make pulp. You can make, biscuits. You can make cakes. You can make soups. You can mix it in your dog food for your pets to have more fiber. And basically that's how it looks like. And if you have an amazing juicer, the pulp is less and the waste is less. So don't think about you throwing this, because you don't really need to. And you can also mix it in your salad. Other people mix it with water and then you stick it in the fridge as ice cubes. So when you're drinking your water, or even when you're taking your juice, you can pour in as ice cubes. So that is something you can play around with. And the process literally is less than 10 minutes. And you have an amazing dose of health straight into your system. And I keep on saying juicing must be done fasting in the morning on an empty stomach, so that all the nutrients, all the beautiful stuff is absorbed into your bloodstream. And thank you. Welcome to my juicing. Welcome to my world. Welcome to Bidanya's world, where there's juicing.